Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just thought I'd bring you down to Whitton. See, here I'm going to take you up halfway up through Crowwood and then along the top path through the woods towards Pleasington Cemetery. I just want to take you up for a walk up there because that's one of the trails I haven't done here yet. So just thought I'd add this to my trails for Whitton. But this is where we start at the beginning of Crowwood. So I thought I'd take you up here. Just bear with me. Come on, let's go. I like these walks, really good. It's a good walk, this one. See, you did at one point, as you were crossing over to that side of the river, you did at one point have to climb over at stream, like jump over at stream. But they've done a new bridge now. So if you look at the walk up through Crowwood video I did, I showed you as we were walking up here, I come to like a bridge, and then I ended up doubling back on myself. Very warm today, very, very warm. So I'll give you a little look round. Listen to that wood pigeon. You just hear people down there in Whitton, in the distance. That's what I like. I pointed all them trees out there, all them new little saplings gone out, all them little baby trees. And what they've replanted. She's good, isn't it? Because some of these have had the day. That big fella there. So it's always good to put new generations in, isn't it? You notice? Might have to put it down, some people come here. Just bear with me. I'll just put it down a minute.
Are you alright? And I was like, why is he talking to me? Why is he talking to me? Like, I just want to hide in and dig a hole and hide in it. So I just like said, yeah, I'm fine. And then just sat there quietly. But I think I was in shock because I was shaking and I was shivering.
That way goes takes you up to Crowwood, that. Or way up. Is this where we're going down here? Some more tree graffiti there. You notice anybody? Don't want that as my thumbnail, so I'll have to be careful. Forgot to take my picture at the beginning. I'll just have to choose what it gives me. Look at this, look how much it's been cleared out here compared to last time I came. Really been cleaned. Oh. Like this bridge. How cool is that? The steps there running up. Takes you up that way. Round that tree. I just thought I'd show you this. Look at this. Nice sound of water. Isn't that cool? Isn't it? Really, really sound. Really good, this place. It's typical like that though. Nice new addition. This is one of the really old paths, is this. Brings us right up. On back edge. To Pleasington. Pleasington Cemetery. See, it's up that way I want to go. Put a new path there, another path there as well. Which takes you back down into where the beginning of Crowwood is. So it's up here we're going. Some more tree graffiti. There's a lot of it on these trees here. If you look. Some old ones as well. Right there, we can just see. And this one here. Oh, just thought I'd show you that. Good old rotten tree there. Well, bit of a decent habitat for woodpeckers. You know, it's not going to injure anybody or anything like that. Oh, tree graffiti here. I like getting all this tree graffiti. I think it's brilliant. That doesn't mean I want people to go out and start carving their names in trees everywhere. But some of this stuff's been here since I was a child. Come on. Keep going. What's in there? To show you this. It's all the way up. Somebody will remember that. All that. Cool, isn't it, that? Well, this big old tree has had its day. I'll get that bit of tree graffiti before it gets took down, because this will be coming down this. All its limbs are shot at. Some bigger limbs up there as well. People are walking this way, but just be careful of that tree, please. Not many people walk on this top path here, unless you're a runner or a jogger. It may be on mountain bikes, maybe. Everybody usually uses that path there. It runs right along there. Takes you back down to Crowwood. Come up to this tree because I know there's tree graffiti on it. You notice? I wanted to get all this tree graffiti on these. So up this top end, it's always been like this since I was young. But that's the fields that take you right up to the farm. But look at this one here, this is full. As full as this. You know, I mentioned it in one of my earlier videos. I come across some up Darwin in Sunniest Woods, and it was dated I think it was 1903 or 1904. It was dated, and I mean, like, to me that's really old. Like, look at that up there, way up. But there's one there saying 1950 there. I'll zoom in on it. What is it, 1950? 1951. You know, that's old, is that? That is super old. Anyway, come. That was just for the people who've probably put it there who might watch this in the future. It's like that one there. Isn't that cool? Bird. All these little beaten tracks, what we don't see here in our town. You know, people probably don't even know these exist. I do. Venture along a lot of things like this. Oh, look at that. The tree snapped there. Come right over and resting on that right little tree here. Right, look at the size of this little tree, holding this big branch up. There's a rabbit there right on the end, if you can see it. Oh, it's disappeared. Always good seeing bits of wildlife, I love it. You can go down this path here, we can take that back path, what takes us right down back. I think we'll go this way, because down there it just takes us back down onto Whitton playing fields. Well, it could be Pleasington playing fields that actually down there. So what we'll do is, I'll just take you this way. Yeah, it's only a little narrow track, this. It's a good walk with dogs though. You know, you can let your dogs off up here. At this end, as long as he's not the type what jump into the field after farmers stuff and things like that. It's well behaved. You know, you can let them off up this back. Yeah. You're not encountering anybody else with their dogs. But if everybody starts using it, everybody else put the dogs on leads. I thought I'd say that. Look at what trees that's fell down there. It's like me, I'm a bull terrier owner. And find it hard taking my dogs out during the day. Because especially to parks, because people won't put the dogs on leads. You know. So you have to come out late at night. Oh, just changing hands then. Look at them growing there on that tree. Look at that. Oh, they're bright. Look at that bad boy. That's the limb there what's fell off this one here. Anyway, come on, let's get a move on up here. Further on along this trail, there's a place what we call the death swing, and I mean, I once fell off it and broke my leg. But I'll show you. That big one there, that's right on hill that. God, there's no path at the bottom of there, because that one of these days is going to go rolling down. Looks like it's come off that limb there. Bit of the downhill list now. On this outside of the tree. Ooh, big trees come down there, aren't they? Look at that. If you hear anything banging about, it's my camera lens on plastic. Come on anyway, let's get down here. Sorry for it being all over. Ground's very uneven. Right there, that tree. Oh, look at all moss all running all the way up it. Yeah, I'll just show you something, ladies and gentlemen. That there used to be the original path what brought you up from Whitton. Right for, well, Pleasington playing fields, you spring your way up. Which is good, isn't it? You know, but I don't think many people use it anymore. And that there is one drop, that. Alright, big drop. Come on, let's get down here. I'll show you where this death swing used to be. Area is really nice and fresh. You notice? It's nice and open here. And you got that big hill all the way down there as well. I can rather eat trees, I can eat some water. This tree here coming up, this big tree coming up, this is where death swing were. I have to show you this. This is dangerous, this. coming into a really open light. Now, looking at that there, that looks like it's come down rather last night at night before that. This here. So anyway, I'm going to have to come round opposite side of this tree because it's at sun, or get into sun shadow. That's where the swing were. Here. But it's this big tree the limb has fell off. See if you notice there. You notice there that branch? That's just resting. That. So you have to be careful. You know. You have to be really careful with things like this. You know, just look at the size of that. And that's the tree all the way up there. So you have to be careful. That there is what this big limb here has fell off. Now, looking at the colour of the wood, it's not been long. Not been long where that's fell off. Where that's fell flat. You know, so you just have to be careful. Careful in these woods and trails and that. The size of the limb. That's wider than me, is that limb? Well wider than me. Wow. But that come down with a big crash. Definitely. Let me pull back a bit. Show you. Look at that. That's a big limb. Big old tree, that baby. Anyway, this is where the swing was. Yeah. Used to swing right down there like that. Right out. And I mean, that there you won't credit it, but that there is about 50-60 foot up. Easy. Must be. And when you swing back to this way, you have to grab all the oak roots. Like this, so you can see where somebody's put a bit of rope there. Put this for the death swing. When I did it, I swung right out, and the stick what we put on the bottom of the swing had snapped, and I went firing right down and banged my leg off that ledge there at the bottom. Ended up breaking my leg. I was 15. I still remember it. Still remember it to this day, clearly. And the pain. Look at this big old guy here. That tree there is about twice as wide, 3 times as wide as me. Big old guys, these here. You know, these stunning old big trees, but they can be dangerous as well. Come, show you what graffiti on this. This graffiti, at one stage, went more or less all the way around this tree. I mean, all the way around. Trying to keep me footing, I'm showing you. It's really old. You can see where it's going back out. But there's a big date there, 1957. 1996 there. Oh, on this. 2016, I knew which one. But it were all over it were. Just thought I'd show you that. Come on, let's go. Look how bright that is. There. Like the sun's beating right on where it's broken there. And this here has natural steps. This. I'll turn around in a minute and show you. There's natural steps going up. Look at the natural steps. All tree roots. As you can see, all graffiti on that tree. There's loads of it. There's your natural stairs. There was some graffiti on there, but there's a lot of moss on it now. Anyway. This here, see, there's no little bridge here. This is an old wash. This, if you notice, there's no way down. You only see water in it when it's been raining and raining hard. But other than that, you don't. Dry weather like this, you don't see anything. You notice, it goes right round corners there. See, there's some stairs there. They take you up, right up there, right along that top there, and right into the cemetery, right up there. Some good old trees there have been falling down as well. You notice just there in the background. You know, but it's this way we're going. Oh, this little footbridge. Nice little stream. You notice this? Nice little stream running down. I like all old made bridges like that. It's super cool. Up there, you can see the light peering through. That's Pleasington Cemetery, that. Anyway, I'll just pull it to one side. Don't want to get anybody on. And it brings us out here, ladies and gentlemen. And this path here takes your way back down to Whitton if you follow it down. So at Car Park, what's at side of the bridge with a floor public art on it. I'll give you a quick look at this sign as well. Some people know what it is. Oh, take your little walk out in here, and this is Pleasington playing fields. Yeah, I think we'll leave you with that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you, bye.